Hi, I have comic reviews. I'm a week late on some comics, so I got a lot. I may do this in two pieces. Let's see. First off, we have Fear Itself. Okay, I know I said I was not doing crossovers anymore, blah, blah, blah. This intrigued me quite a bit, so I decided to check it out. And I'm not buying any of the extra books, so fuck that shit. They gotta tell me a good story here. Which I think they will. At least from the indications I have in issue 1, I believe that's possible. Matt Fraction, who I'm starting to dig. I'm slowly dipping my toe into his work here. I'm currently reading The Invincible Iron Man, and I might check out a couple more of his books. Also, Stuart Minnan, who I also like his work quite a bit. And I haven't read any of the build-up, because I think he's been probably building up in the Thor book for the last couple of issues, so not really crazy about what's going on. We open up, and of course, the world, the Marvel Universe is a little similar to ours, where people are fighting over what to put in the World Trade Center hold. How about a building? I don't know. Maybe that'd be a crazy idea. Anyway, there's people yelling at each other, and even Captain America, Steve Rogers, really kind of doesn't know what to do in this situation. It's really, it's really unsettling to see him so helpless in a world where people just can't agree on the simplest things. Meanwhile, the Red Skull's daughter, who I don't even know if he had a ripped daughter, but she is at least as attractive as he is. She breaks into this Nazi base. Hey, there was a Nazi base left over that we kind of overlooked, where they've been hiding a hammer, which is apparently a Thor-like hammer, with their lives. They won't even let other Nazis get in. They're a little bit by the book, these guys. Anyway, so they have to kill through them, so she can get to it, and let's see, and she becomes this, which I think she is now possessed by the daughter of the god of fear. So her plans are now that person's plans, that goddess's plans. She's resurrected in that form. Meanwhile, Steve Rogers and Tony Stark are thinking, like, what might be a pretty good project if we rebuild Asgard, and get the American people kind of behind it. Get something to believe in. Just kind of Obama-ish of them. I gotta admit, that's pretty good. But Odin is not too happy. He's kind of disgusted by the whole thing. He beats the crap out of Thor, and which makes me think, geez, that's not so cool. And actually, we have a whole bunch of father things here. We have the father-daughter aspect of the Red Skull and his daughter, and the god of fear, and his daughter, who is possessing the Red Skull's daughter. And now we have Odin and Thor, so that's an interesting aspect to the story. All these guys are still better fathers than Joe Jackson, I have to admit. So anyway, we get things off to a nice start. Everything's getting crazy fucked up. Love the art, very pretty. I'm going to recommend this. Yeah, I know I'm not a big crossover fan, but so far so good. Hopefully this stays on course. I'm going to give this a nice solid 4 round chips. This is a nice start. Over in Secret Avengers, hey, look at this costume of Captain America's. Does that look familiar? Let's see, we are digging into what happened with John Steele. Why did he become a turncoat? And we flash back Matrix style through his memory during a mission during World War II with Captain America. And it turns kind of kooky to the point where, hey, this didn't happen where he shot me, or what did he do? Shoot him or stab him or something like that? Oh yeah, he shot him. It's like, hey, he didn't shoot me. That's not how it happened. And then of course John Steele wakes up. Not bad. Pretty good, solid thriller. I'm gonna give it 4 ram chips. I think it's part 1 of 2 or something like that. Zatanna, forgive me if I've reviewed this before. I think I reviewed just the previous issue. Was it 10? This is the last chapter in the puppet phobia story, where she encounters this puppet that used to be a guy who claimed that her father wrongfully turned him into a puppet. Well, and he ended up to be lying and double-crossed her and turned her into a puppet. So, you know, that's not so good for her. But she's rescued by one of her assistants, actually, in her magic act. Very funny. This is Paul Dini. Actually, I haven't said any of the creators here, have I? Excuse me. This is Paul Dini and Jama Engel. Excellent little end to the story. Also, it suggests what's coming up with Brother Blood. Lovely little dialogue. Like the lot. This is 5 round chips. iZombie, and this is Chris Robinson, and not Mike Allred. This is a fill-in artist, Gilbert Hernandez, and I didn't recognize the name off the top of my head, but then I looked at the art and thought, oh, hey, this is Love and Rockets Hernandez here. Dig his work. I have always respected Love and Rockets, but I can never jump into that title because I can never understand what the fuck is going on with that book. Although, love it. That makes any sense. This is actually the story of Ellie, the ghost, who is Gwen's best friend. And it tells a lot of her backstory and how she's friends with all the ghosts in the cemetery, and they tell, you know, talk stories. It's kind of boring, I guess. So all they have is each other. They don't have TV or anything because they're all dead. And it's an interesting mix of people from different eras. Like, you know, Ellie's from the 60s. There's this girl here from the 80s, very obviously. There's this cowboy dude. And her and the cowboy and the 80s chick are always fighting. Just because they're from basically 2 eras, so they have different political philosophies. And then we get into the sad little story of Ellie's demise. And here's the surprise. I wasn't even expecting this. This is actually a flashback to when she met Gwen. I hadn't really picked up on the fact that she was there when Gwen woke up. So actually quite touching. This is a really lovely little book. And not a bad intro into the series, even though the lead character isn't the main character of the story. This is 5 round chips. I so dig this book. I think that about do it. How much time we got in this one?
Battery's going down.
Okay, we're gonna stop here. I got some independent comics to do next. Push the button, Lindsay.